Objects in Space is a stealth space trading game where you'll navigate your ship as though it were a submarine instead of fly it like it were a plane. Today, we're going to show you an example of combat between a Ceres-class light freighter and an unknown pirate in a star system named Magella. This is the main bridge of the Ceres, and where we'll be spending most of our time. In the top right-hand corner, you can see our ship controls. Top left, our sensor array. Middle left is our weapons display. And down the bottom is our navigational map. The nav map is the best way to get a sense of where you are in the world, so we'll take a look at that first. As you can see, it's lonely here in Magella, but a hunter is out there, looking to steal our cargo by any means necessary, so we'll want to avoid detection. In Objects in Space, you can make yourself hidden in a number of ways. The simplest is to hide in nebulas or asteroid belts. These come with their own potential dangers, but none so severe as an incoming missile. So for now, we're going to chart a course to the center of this nearby nebula. The light blue arrow represents our current direction, the red, our trajectory. We've got a huge blind spot in our wake, so for longer journeys, we'll periodically want to spin the ship around to make sure no one's on our tail. When we're halfway to our destination, the ship's autopilot will spin us 180 degrees, then fire the main engines as we approach. These bars show our power storage on the left and our power consumption on the right. You'll notice our consumption increases when our main engines fire, until we come to a complete stop. Other methods of remaining silent include buying parts for your ship which have lower emissions, or temporarily shutting down non-vital modules. To do this, we hit this button to go into emissions control mode, or MCON for short. If we switch to the power room, we can get a closer look at all the systems on our ship, and see which ones are draining power and which ones have heavy emissions. We can select and pre-configure which systems get shut down when we enter MCON mode from here. A standard module to shut down during MCON is the main reactor. These are known for being heavy emission producers, and are often the reason for being detected. This means we'll be running off batteries, so can only perform so many actions before we'll need to power up again. Running out of power completely can cause systems to totally shut down, and manual restarts can take quite a while. It looks like we've detected an enemy ship. We can tell it's an enemy because when we select it, its IFF signal, which stands for Identify Friend or Foe, is off. That's illegal in a populated system like Magella, so we know this ship likely means us harm. Thankfully, we've picked them up first. We can select it via the nav map and choose Set Weapon Target to send a firing solution to our weapons display. Your firing solution is the percentage chance of a successful lock. The longer you've got someone visible on your scanners, the higher the chances of a hit. Next, we'll have to power up the weapons. There's no two ways about it. This will cause some huge emissions from our ship, so we can bet the pirate will get a lock on us when we do it. Fortunately, we've got the jump on them, so we should be able to get a missile off before they can react. The thing to worry about next is what they'll do after we fire. They might escape, they might have friends nearby we can't see, or they might get a missile off before ours can reach them. It looks like this pirate is trying to make a run for it. If they have a jump drive on their ship, they may try to jump to another star system altogether. But it looks like this one's firing back at us. This series doesn't have a jump drive, so we'll need to outrun the missile if we hope to survive. That explosion we just detected was most likely our missile hitting its mark, but we can't know for sure unless we go take a look ourselves. For now, it looks like the missile is going to catch us, and we don't have time to hail a nearby space station for assistance, so we're going to try an evasive maneuver. We'll rotate the ship perpendicular to the missile's trajectory, and then we'll want to fire our main engines at just the right time so that it flies past us and hopefully doesn't reacquire. In 3 seconds, 2, 1...